Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy. More angels, Daddy. This way.
Get me out of here! Come with us, little girl. You want some, big guy? Bigger than hard, harder than hard! Get out of here, freak!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
BioShock 2 Remastered. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Slowfat Wombat, and that was the introduction to BioShock 2.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, so what we shall be doing in this series, ladies and gentlemen, is playing BioShock 2. I have played this game before and I know what to do and where to go. I haven't played it in a long time. Now, I don't know the difference between the original and the remastered. I think it's just visual improvements. I think that's all it is. I don't think they add any more in. So yeah. Yeah. Have no idea what else to tell you, because I really have no idea. Sorry, I gotta just... Okay. My sensitivity is quite massive now. Okay. Okay, so F is pick up things.
I need this. Do you hear me?
Press L.
Lesson 1, Mop Jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Okay.
See? Incurable. Just like I said. You.
Thank you.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein.
1540. Now, I don't know if there's any upgradable areas or anything. So,
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
okay, little one. Oh!
Daddy!
Okay. So it's still pretty much this.
Voices. Leave me alone. You fuckers. I know.
Someone must be. Salvation is far beyond your means.
And that music is probably copywritten. I totally forgot about the music. Let's just take you down to 4. Yeah, fuck it. It's the one thing that is quite annoying with a lot of...
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Yeah, it's the one thing that kind of annoys me with streaming. Like, video gaming developers want to put...
To my daughter, Eleanor. Soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor.
Yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Yeah, so the one thing that annoys me with
This is
streaming...
Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
When you stream, some music is like copywritten and stuff, so you have to turn off the music, which is kind of annoying, but oh.
I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
You know I am not worthy of your...
Heartless brute! How dare you!
Thank you. Okay, so Tenenbaum is the lady who helped me in the last BioShock game. And I saved all her little ones, and she was thankful for that, so she's left and now she's come back.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. Shapes. Moving. Rambling. Scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Big sister. Oh shit! I forgot about them. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. She can teleport?
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
I forgot about the Big Sisters.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. And she deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Oh shit. Oh. Wait, can I still breathe? I can breathe. Oh, I totally forgot about this part too. Holy shit. I honestly just totally forgot about this part. I remember when they were talking about BioShock 2, they didn't want the water to be just a look-see, they wanted you to...
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Yeah, I remember the developers saying that, they wanted the water to be part of the game. What's happening here? Is she leaving or getting caught? Look at this. This is just beyond amazing. Rapture. So this is 10 years. Okay. I don't know if there's any like chapters like there were in number 1. I really do forget if there's any chapters. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. I do like the music though.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
I'll take 3 this time. You understand that? 3. I could teach them about girls, and then we'll get a puppy.
Atlantic Express Maintenance Facility.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Oh, hack tool. Oh, right, the hack tool. Okay, so yep. Press F to stop the needle on the green. Which one's F? That one. There we go. Secure. Yeah, I remember the hack tool. I think I think my brother played this and he said that the hack tool is probably one of the best things they've ever done. Press B. Press B. Hack security bots are friendly and will attack your enemies. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their damage. Sweet. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, hide from me then. Sure.
Hack toll stations cost less to use and damage enemies that attempt to use it. Get a blue bonus while hacking to drop a free aid kit.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
Oh, fuck.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Not really worried, darling. Jesus! Okay, so that was all part of the plan. So paradise is made when one person controls everyone else and they can just go crazy? That's paradise?
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Thank you.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Gotta get under something.
I thought you went home.
Maybe?
The one thing I hate is they changed all the buttons from the first game.
A stagehand? Hello?
Gotta stop myself.
And I don't have my... I'm not stuck. I know it's really hard to get stuck in this game. I will say though, that would be a pretty...
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Telekinesis. Sweet.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
He's up topside now, highballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, pal, he's got the bomb.
Nuts. I saved whole kindergarten.
Go ahead, ruin it. Stop the cardigan! Where are you? Close! Had to shut him up! Had to shut him all up!
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Don't be too sure, don't be too sure, Sunshine. How do I change plasmids? Oh, M. Oh, this is. Oh, that's where I just. Okay, that's where I came from. Okay. That was probably a waste then, but oh well. Fucking...
They all bow down.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a war.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Your paradise is you controlling everyone. That's not paradise, that's dictatorship.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Oh!
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I'm not forgetting anything or missing anything.
You think I won't slag you one? How much is that?
Ow, you bitch. Well, I got rid of the camera. I didn't even realize the camera was there, but alright. Thank you, appreciate it.
Every man for himself. You guys will be portfolio tires out. Every truck, you're a one-man territory.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the Rapture, you are trapped here as well.
The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Wow. Oh.
Dr. Siu Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Oh, I can only carry 5? That sucks. Any amusements? There's not 5. I don't know. Actually, hold on. Sorry, I probably should have done this before I even started this stream. I probably should have... Oh, wrong button. Oops, oh well. I probably should have seen, how many chapters there are in BioShock 2. That's not how you spell it. Oh well. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about 9. I don't know. We'll play until we just don't want to play it anymore. No, you know what? We might actually just do like a 2-hour stream or something, because I did that with the other ones.
Ain't that enough for you? Just one last shit.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare, it will repeat forever. Now, we must talk. Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea. Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Why not?
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Alright, so Ryan Amusements will be our last chapter. Pretty good introduction though to the game. Nothing else here?
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Well, that's a bit disappointing, this. I thought there'd be more colour. More things in the ocean. Oh, well. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. I thought there'd be more things in the ocean, like jellyfish or fish floating around. That's actually really disappointing, honestly.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Sometimes the children surpass the parent. part of evolution.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
I see, there we go. So more stuff like that I thought would be there, but... Oh, hello. Oh, hello! Power to the people! No, we're gonna go... Yeah, we'll go that one.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
So, kind of like Walt Disney? Sorry.
See the light in my tummy? Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Listen up! Clappers! Get yourself hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Take aim! Fire!
That was actually quite challenging, honestly.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
You have picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are possibilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never have to activate tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. It has to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the Christ splicer, just your name bar. Alright then.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected help.
Is that it? No.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Oh, let him die.
I deserve better than you, swine shelter. Oh, you cad!
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolved today.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Did I go the wrong way? Yep, I think I went the wrong way. Let's go to gift shop, see what that can tell us.
Your kind ain't welcome here.
Parasite must be
you won't
chopping
listen.
my heirlooms for kindling even now. It sickens me. Why, lanterns? This might Heavens! work. Drop that at once.
I still burn.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Hack safe so that you search them again, get a blue brass to get cash. Cool.
I don't have those actions! I love you!
Perhaps in a past life you did something terrible to somebody.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Okay, so now we gotta go to journey to the surface.
And I drift away and feel I'm back on the old estate. Then I open my eyes. No use hiding. This is still my... And God, like the horse's stable.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Oh, cool.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
How do I change the... No, I'm just trying to figure out how do I change the I think it's R, isn't it? No, it's not R. How the hell do you change the... Okay, no. Options. Not customer. Yeah. Reload weapon. Daddy sense R. Next weapon. Equip weapon. Hack. Use gun. is it? Scout mode. It's R, but it's just not working. Fucking. It's the one thing that is annoying.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
I know what to do. I just want to get my drill. How do you change the ammo type? Hold on. I'm gonna Google this. Oh, fucking Google, stop fucking me up, you stupid shit. Alright, well, people are saying you press down on the mouse button. Oh. Okay.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
I'm telling.
Ah, there we go. Okay, hold on, we just gotta go.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
More Adam for Big Sister.
This ambiance. Strictly subpar. If any place needed a talented decorator, this.
Oh, I remember where this one goes. Yeah, this is the very first. This one's here.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
Oh, you bitch.
Uncivil, Daddy!
Cut it out already! What do you want with her? Just come out! I hate waiting! You're not... You gotta give me something! Hey, you know you don't have a can! Where'd you go? You've gotta leave!
dying too?
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
Got some toys, made a cradle from a fish. Who's there?
Why, hello.
I better get going.
My name is Andrew Ryan.
It's dancing, Daddy,
Rapture for children just
dancing.
like you, because the world evolved and become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has
I
passed.
told you about this one. Make him listen. Hand that child, you monster! I'm not speaking to you. Come on. Ridiculous. Ridiculous collection. Give it away.
Rapture, that's been our test, Father.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, we
Gotta
are
find the right gate. Where do they all run?
I don't know. Why do we all run?
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Take the pierce my soul.
There's the angel.
What you? She ain't yours. Don't go. I'll be lonely.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
It's this way.
Oh, it's
There's the angel.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
You're coming home with me.
Where is my dog? Why not? Father, I still...
I'll put some on my side.
Come on! She is a revelation! On your fucking puppets!
That child, you monster!
I'm pretty sure all this music that's being played is all going to be copyrighted.
This angel's all done now. Yay! He's nicer than other daddies.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
She must be sacrificed for all of us!
Lamb is becoming a problem. The woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. New Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. It's guys, it's time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours. On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated. It must be controlled and finally surrendered. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no. Your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Hand me that child, now! Yes, run!
She is a revelation!
Blasted! Troublesome oath! Ridiculous! Ridiculous!
I just did a full circle, didn't I?
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Yeah, I'm not killing a little sister. I'm gonna save them. I might not have any friends or a heart, but I try to do the best I can.
See you in the morning.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Bless me, Lord!
Ridiculous! Ridiculous! It's a horse! Got
What's going on? Oh, I deserve me, Lord. I do. I mean, I can wait. I can't disappear. Wait, you have a mark for the beast. He flees from the light.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
2 weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
Alright, that was me being an idiot, not realizing I was still in the fucking water.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 stipend teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Shelter.
Sorry, I know I'm not talking that much. I'm actually really focused on this game.
Third session today with this amazing limey shrink, Dr. Sophia Lamb. She said that all Ryan's horse shit about always looking out for number one is turning us little guys against each other. And what we need is unity, solidarity. Then, she held up a mirror. Turns out, I wear my hair and mustache just like Ryan. So today, I'm spreading the word about Lamb. And tonight, I'm shaving my whole stupid head.
Oh, the Great Pillar. The Oh, okay. So this is a callback to. This is a callback to number one. Yeah, this is a callback to number one. Okay.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture, but seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Eternity be hot or cold.
Come on, choppers! Tear this place down! Hey, we just
inherited all of this!
Just let me inside! Back away!
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Yeah, we can go Health and Eve.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers?
Sorry, Tom. What, you really didn't think I wouldn't see you?
Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
In the garden we are growing, many changes will be flowing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are making.
Okay. Oh shit! Uh-oh. Oh no, my game just crashed. Ah! Alright, let's get back into this. How can my game crash? My computer is better. I don't understand games. Where did it save? Oh, please don't tell me I have to do all that again.
Whoa there!
Oh,
better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking video games, man! Fix them before releasing them, for fuck's sake! Yous are fucking retards.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire.
I can't fucking
We
believe
used to
I have to do
sell
all
a
this
fine
shit
old
again.
product called
Because the fucking
Incinerate
game fucking
in the
crashed.
amusement park up yonder. Go on and
Fucking
find a
hell,
way
I'm
in.
so fucking mad
I've
right now.
already been on all the rides.
Oh, you didn't go to a Vita chamber. Sorry, you gotta do this all again.
Clown! Fucking clown!
Fuck you, asshole. Can't believe I have to do all this shit again.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit. Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
I am so fucking mad.
Listen up! Coppers! Get yourself hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Take aim!
Price for children under 3.
Run!
Get all that way just to die and then have to do everything again. I
am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
I'm so kind of forget where to go.
Will eternity hide?
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Why does that happen?
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy. We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Angels dancing.
Perfect now! Got some toys!
Let's dance with them, Daddy!
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down. On that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
I want her more than you do. Stop ignoring it.
Fuck off. Yeah, I know, little one. I'm trying to kill these fucking assholes who seem to be able to be indestructible.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go through and get everything, and I can't believe, like, the game crashes. Then I have to do everything again because God, that's pissed me off so much.
Maybe there's an odd number of folks down here, she says. And you should, huh?
Come on, exert yourself. Flatten him out.
I'll find you.
Whoa, what?
You can't
What
hide
happened?
from me. She ain't yours.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of God for a whole land's own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are God. We demand our share.
Adam, Daddy, right here.
I know, darling.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
I'm not speaking to you. I'll not be toying.
Sunshine.
feel like you guys like are indestructible, you know that?
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Hello?
Wow.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to grow. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals
Come on, represent something.
Touch me? You dare? Ritualism. Hand me that child, now! Oh, don't worry, darling. They'll be back. Where is my doll?
Oh, yeah, you stupid bat. Sorry, I'm just so annoyed at. Oh, we can. Is that the artist?
And righteous are your judgments.
Yeah, that was the artist, right, so I'm going the right way.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Who would have thought? Me, of all people!
Okay.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Okay, let's save it. Just in case the game crashes. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys this. If the game does crash again, that's it. I'm just going to end the stream. Okay? So, yeah.
You're the
You can't take my son! Never! Bastard!
Oh, bless me, Lord!
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
So she did pass away. That's sad.
7 heads and 10 horns. 66. Fuck! You! What?
Now, should we do the rivet gun? No. Actually, you know what? Yeah, screw it.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return. Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return.
This is still my home. Out!
Gotta get under something. I better get gone.
Did it? Oh, you got him.
choppers! Tear this place down! What is this?
Non-believer! Use your punishment! The shadows won't hide you for long. Troublesome old! The family sends its regards. Thank you for coming.
Quite a few guys have said that. Sorry. Okay, so we know we're in the big sister. So now we just have to figure out... Oh, wait. Could we have just walked all the way up here? No, because I would have had to unlock the door. Oh, where's that gift shop? We gotta go to the gift shop first.
Your kind ain't welcome here. What you want?
Drop that at once. It's always my house.
I know where to go. Okay, I'm just... Awesome.
Guide my hand! I gotta disappear!
Sometimes I drift away and feel this way.
I ain't dead yet!
You're not fit to grovel at man's feet.
Sorry, your rivet gun.
Pile of junk.
Your rivet gun is not good enough to kill one person.
Everything you touch turns to shit.
Mean. You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from things you don't know nothing about. No! Gotta stop myself!
Oh! My side. Cheat machine!
I'm gonna have no ammo to verse the big sister.
So, you would drain the people of
Oh,
their life's
shut
blood.
up.
Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
And like a fire.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers? Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
Like I said, if it crashes again, that's it. We're not doing it again. We're not streaming all this again. I'll just play it and then I'll just go into the stream afterwards.
We are growing. Many changes will be flowing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are raising.
I have no Eve. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
I know we just saved it, but... Fuck. 'If I have to burn you, sister, I will. If I have to stop you to survive, I will. Big sister down!
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
Okay, so I think what might have happened there was the game just I might have rushed everything there to get that done, but yeah, anyways. Hey, we beat the big sister. I'm happy I beat my big sister. Woo! I really want to go back and look at all the trailers for this game. Okay, so that's where it came from. Map. Is there a map? Okay, hold on. Have I forgotten anything? Security. Did I get into that? Journey to the surface. I didn't get into that little room, did I? Was this journey? Yeah. So I gotta go down again. Sorry, with this game, it's the one thing that, I think it's this game. I could be totally wrong. With this game, you can't come back to these places. The train stations don't allow you to come back.
The bank sent you, didn't they?
Oh, was it down? Yeah, there it is. Here we are. Take full advantage of Rapture's distilleries and Vinters. Drink to your health with Booze Hound. So the more alcohol I drink, the more health I get.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that Lonely Hearts Club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of Love.
Okay.
Ryan saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone, and I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even...
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
Swear to God, if you backstab me, motherfucker, I'm gonna go crazy.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Oh, really, Captain Obvious?
The collection. Give it away.
Andrew Ryan. He reckoned the free market was some kind of Holy Spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
Alright. Oh, that was a long stream. If it didn't crash on me, it wouldn't be that long. Pauper's Drop.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire. Spending my
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
And we will be doing that in another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. Sorry about the crash and the rage and the annoyance of me. Anyways, if you did like it, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit thumbs down. If you want to leave a comment or subscribe, it's your choice. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now. Thanks again.